Alright, so I was trying to find a teardown of a Super Famicom Club Nintendo controller, which is this top one right here. And I couldn't find one, so I took it upon myself to take it apart. And I found that the casings or the housings are pretty much identical to the original SNES or Super Famicom SFC. So if you look at it, just about everything is in the exact same position, if not in the exact same position. Very minute differences, like this little extrusion here obviously is on the new controller. Same with these here underneath the buttons. But for the most part, all the locations are exactly the same. If you were to pretty much take, if you had, like, let's say, for example, in my case, I actually have a original Super Famicom controller, and it's cracked and was missing a, I don't know what I think the little boss that was sitting here. Trying to just zoom in. There we go. So on this one, I actually tried to fix it with a pin, and obviously didn't work. But let's say you had one of these lying around, the Super Famicom controllers, and you happen to find maybe a Club Nintendo for the, I believe it was the Wii. Online, maybe it's listed as not working. You can actually just swap the board. You could even swap all the internals, or you could keep the internals. I'd probably swap them. The board is pretty much the same. Don't mind that. That one's broken. That's why it was taken apart, the original. And this is the Club Nintendo for the Wii. And then this is all the internals for the Club Nintendo. And these are all the internals for the the original Super Famicom. So everything is the same, minus obviously the color on these for the D-pad. But they all function exactly the same. Even the pins for the buttons, I think the only major difference with the buttons was that the new one just had them, looks like they were imprinted on there, and the originals I think were almost like screen printed versus actually, let me see if I can get them together just so that we can see them side by side. Well, there's the R, and let's get the pin out of there. And the R. Oh, actually didn't notice that it's actually a little wider too. So that's the original on the top. I probably should swap these. That's the original on the bottom, and then the Club Nintendo is on the top. But yeah, so for anybody out there who's wondering if these are in any way, shape, or form similar, I know I spent quite a bit of time trying to find a video that actually showed one of these Club Nintendo controllers taken apart, which is this top one, and this board here. And then this is the original Super Famicom controller. They're pretty much exactly the same, so you could just easily just buy one of these Club Nintendo controllers not working. Maybe the board is fried on it, and if you have a Super Famicom controller that has, aging plastic that's cracked, kind of like this one that I have here, you could just swap the board right on, and you have yourself pretty much a new controller. All right, leave a like and a comment if you like this video. Thanks.